by the president too.
Right?
We're so lucky that he's so old, because if he were 60, he'd be like, we're doing a third term. I got it.
Oh,
He really
he's
would.
still going to go for it, I think. I think he's going to try to figure out a way how.
I hope not.
It sounds
really hope not.
like feasible. It would be ridiculous and unbelievable if it was anybody else. But the idea that Trump would just violate the law and go for a third term, I mean, that's totally on brand.
Yeah.
You saw that third assassin that went after him last week got killed, eh? Or no, I don't know if he got killed, actually.
No, he got convicted.
I think
or charged.
It was that armed guy who walked onto the Mar-a-Lago.
He had
or whatever,
a shotgun
right?
and a can of gas. Like the people that go after this guy are just knuckleheads every single time. like that again would be a good like Coen Brothers movie about like terrible. They're always about terrible criminals, like just the Trump assassins, because each one has been goofier and more like foolish than the one before. They're all just such a bunch of knuckleheads. He's stumbling into Mar-a-Lago with a 12-gauge pump and a can of gasoline. Trump's not even there. A piece of information which can be easily attained by looking
checking
at
the news.
Google. Where's Trump at right now? Donald Trump is at the White House right now. He's attending the blah, blah, blah. Instead, he's stumbling onto the golf course with his fucking Mossberg.
He's painting a bridge overpass on the wall. I hope Trump thinks he drives through this.
Not about Trump specifically, but it seems like it'd be possible to execute a president, right? Like, lines of sight are long. Do they really live an entire 4 years without ever being like exposed to a predictable line of sight?
I think that when they are going to be outside and not wrapped up in bulletproof stuff, which is rare, the Secret Service have cleared all those roofs and are probably on all those roofs with their own sniper teams. Like that thing that happened with that, where was it? Pennsylvania, where the kid shot at him and killed those people in the stands. That's why that was so shocking, because if you've just watched a movie about the Secret Service, you know that was crazy that no one's on that little roof over there. And what about that? There was a water tower about 400 yards away, which is not a hard shot either. Nobody was up there. Anybody could have been in that water tower. It was crazy that he didn't have.
It's 400 yards an easy shot.
No,
I've never shot.
It was closer than that. It was like, I think it was about 20.
Yeah, no, he was saying the water tower.
Yeah, the water tower thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're right. It was like right around 100, 120 or something like that, what he did. But I think he had a red dot, right? I don't even think he had
a red optic. Dot. Yeah, he had a 1X red dot, and it was way too far forward. It was like well past the receiver, because Brandon recreated the video, and I was in it with him. But it's still like a very easy shot to take. The argument that people were making at the time was that it was staged. Like Trump staged an attempted assassination, like him turning his head at the right time, which is bananas. Because the MOA, the red dot at that distance, like on my head right now through that camera is like there. Like you cannot clip the top of somebody's ear. Like
no, of course not. No. To clip somebody's ear at 100 yards, you're going to need a bipod and a magnified optic, and an accurate rifle that's shooting 1 MOA or less. And then still, it's like, whew, there's a lot on the line here.
That's a lot of trust there.
You better not be excited or scared, because if your hand's trembling, or if your breath is fluttering, or if your heart's pounding, then it's almost impossible to take that shot. Like the crosshairs jiggling with each heartbeat. You can see it. That definitely wasn't a setup. And if it was a setup, then that kid didn't fire the shot. That would be the thing. That he was some sort of patsy up there who never got to shoot his gun or something. If you're and somebody else fired the shots that killed that man in the crowd or whatever. But I don't think that's a setup anyway. I just think that each of his assassins has been a goofball, and their weapon has every time been like this. That second guy had like an SKS with a maybe a removable like 30 round AK mag adapter on it. And I think he might have duct taped his scope on. There was something about his scope mount that was like ridiculous. They said they saw his rifle sticking out of the bushes at the golf course, and I think they and it's like it's just some Wile E. Coyote.
a Looney Tunes type of way to go for
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that thing that happened in Pennsylvania was insane, though. Imagine if it had hit him, and that video of his head exploding on TV
Oh my
was
gosh.
just all over the internet forever now. That would be that would be a meme.
Well, worse than that, I would have changed
think about it.
The course of human history.
It really
the
would have. I
cameras-
think Trump would be some sort of like almost
Martyr.
heroic figure, martyr. Yeah, if he had died instead of the going on to become the criminal pedo he is.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen. I really am. I'm glad that part of American history isn't that a conservative candidate was shot on TV. That might be a worse world where leveraging that things go really, really poorly for everyone. And that's just a